Number one is the two things are on focus and loving yourself. Mm-hmm. I think the problem for many of us is that we do love ourselves. And now that term becomes like, well, wait a minute, what do you mean? And the problem is, for many of us, we love ourselves, but we love the wrong self. We love the terrorist self, right? We kind of, we whatever the terrorist self says, yes, we love that self, but
I call it a toxic relationship, where you're in a toxic relationship. You love the toxic relationship.
Yes, the toxic version of you.
Yes.
The sinful version of you. So the self that Jesus wants us to love is the self that is submitted to him through his love. Mm-hmm. Right? So now the problem with many of us is that we love ourselves, but it's the wrong self that we love. Mm-hmm. We don't love the self in which Jesus dwells in that self. Christ in you, the hope of glory, right? So the question again is surrender.
I was just going to say,
who you surrendering to?
You're only in love with the toxic version of yourself because you don't surrender.
Because
we're so afraid to surrender. I'm sorry to cut you off, but this is so burning in me right now. But you're afraid to surrender, and you hold on to the toxic version because the toxic version of self that you're loving is like a toxic boyfriend or girlfriend or spouse or some relationship. It's not a healthy relationship, but it's almost become like a friend, but it's a toxic friend, and you're afraid to surrender it.
Yeah.
All goes down to fear.
Yeah.
We're afraid to surrender.
Yeah. So when the Bible says, I'm crucified with Christ, yet I live, yet not I, but Christ lives in me.
Right.
That's the self.
Yes.
That we ought to love.
Yes.
That self that has Christ dwelling in him or her. Mm-hmm. But too often we love ourselves, not Christ's self, if you will. And we surrender to ourselves versus surrendering to Christ in self, Christ in us. So this all comes back to surrender. Who you're surrendering to? Surrender. I just love saying it. Surrender. Like that, whoever did that voice in that clay animation, surrender. It was just beautiful. There was so much power just in that word, surrender.
He can't hear it any other way, guys. It has to be just that way.
Surrender. Okay. Actually ended with an A. Surrender. Anyway, so that idea of surrendering and self, the problem with us is that we love self, the wrong self, versus loving Christ in you, the hope of glory.